Hello, guys. It's Brandon.
And Yvette.
And this is Little by Little. This is a podcast. We're coming to you on Sunday, May 3rd. It is the end of the weekend, beginning of the week.
One of those.
Yes.
All the days is coming together.
They are. They're merging. April went by so fast. Yo, it's crazy.
It's crazy because I missed it. I missed all of April.
Our daughter's birthday's in April.
Yeah, and I told her sorry. So I have to catch you on the next go around.
Yeah, but how y'all doing? What's going on with y'all this lovely quarantine week? How are y'all making it? How y'all doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm making it. I'm making it happen.
Was bananas, right?
It was one of those fruits. It was if it wasn't bananas, it was probably tangerines.
Tangerines, yeah, because that's what y'all eat the most of. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but everything's all gravy now.
When you say gravy,
you
mean flour with water that's been burnt on the stove?
No, I'm just saying we got a good end to the weekends, and so we are starting a new week, and hopefully this week will be better than last. Brennan has been, I guess kind of, jumping head first into distance learning, homeschooling.
Yeah.
And he now kind of dresses up as each different person that he has to be. So if he's teacher for the day, he dresses as teacher. Lunchroom monitor, that's how he dresses. I'm the principal every day.
Every day.
I pass, I pass out the disciplines. I make sure everybody stay in line, do what they're supposed to be doing.
You wore that two-piece suit the other day.
Oh, I was just trying it on.
Definitely look very principal-y.
It finally fit. Thank you, Jesus. But we've been doing different things to keep the kids engaged and entertained. And so, if you have any suggestions, let us know. Like I said, Brendan, he even pretends like that he's driving the kids on the bus to school. He's the bus driver.
They call me Mr. Joe.
Yeah.
Mr. Joe, the bus driver.
Mr. Joe, the bus driver. Mr. Brennan, the teacher. And so, he's jumping head first into it. And it's really cool to see as, a dad takes on the role of, teacher and homeschool and distance learning. And I help here and there, of course, when I can. But he is better.
Yeah, she usually comes in with a strict, hey, you better not, hey, you better sit, hey.
It seems like it's mostly math, and I'm not good at math. And so I try to help with the other things, as far as like grammar, spelling, making sure things are grammatically correct before they're turned in.
She'd be like, is the proper saying I'm about to whoop your butt, or is it about I'm about to whip your butt?
Yes, is that the right? Yeah. What is it? Tense. But
well, it's either way. They understand.
They do. They get it right, get it tight. So I just would like some suggestions on different ways or different things that we can do. Because I think the kids are going to get tired of this one after a while. And so it would be great to try something else. I'm thinking of implementing like dance classes, something that they wouldn't normally do in school. As a military kid, it was hard for me when I transitioned from one school to the next, and they didn't offer like the same program.
Like, okay, so you implement dance classes. You got to teach them the good dances. That's all I'm saying. You got to teach them the dances that we had in the 90's. You got to teach them how to do the Cabbage Patch one time.
Okay.
You got to teach them the backhand bounce. You know what I'm saying?
Bounce,
you got the running man.
Yes, of course.
What's one of your favorite moves from the 90's? Like,
oh man,
which
the
one?
90's?
The song cut on and you on the flow, and you sweating.
That. I don't know, from the 90's or from like the 2000s, because they're two different eras.
From the 99 and
for the 90's, I would have to say
back that.
No, because that's 99 2000. Because he even said 99 2000. So from the 90's, I would have to say my favorite dance is probably like the butterfly or the Tootsie Roll.
Yeah. That Tootsie Roll. That Tootsie Roll.
The Patra Butterfly. I have to say that was the prequel to twerking.
Slide, baby, slide.
But it was the only one that I could do. So, but if you're talking about like 2000s, there's so many more dances that you could think about that happened in 2000s, like the Dougie, the heel toe, the Superman,
the chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup with soda on the side. It's so many different.
Man, that's so much sodium.
The chicken head, the Harlem Shake.
Bop, bop.
It's so many different things like that going. I'm not surprised that the kids have as many dances today as they do because they come from an era like of parents who we came up with like all kind of different dance songs.
Yo, it was
Like
ridiculous.
like we came up with like changing line dances and like making them like we started more than the electric slide at weddings, like when they started doing the Superman by Soldier Boy,
Yeah.
and then now
the
they
Cupid
do the
Shuffle
wobble.
came.
Cupid Shuffle.
The Cupid Shuffle was
well, no,
next,
actually
right?
it was what's the old one? The Cha Cha Slide. That was like the first one.
Oh, you know what ours was Macarena.
That's not really a line dance, is it?
Yeah, we was in the line dancing.
Oh,
Everybody put your hands up.
I wasn't doing.
And then
the
you shake your
Macarena.
hips.
Is that what they was doing?
You shook your hips.
Nah, bro.
Everybody
we didn't do the
did.
Macarena.
You crazy. Everybody did the Macarena.
I don't even know how to pronounce it. See, I can't even talk after I say it.
Everybody did the Macarena.
But I don't think. We started that, that, and now we do those dances at weddings and family reunions and get-togethers, and then this era where TikTok is a thing where people are dancing, and everybody's got all these different new dances. You came from the loins of people who started it. You know what I'm saying?
The loins.
The loins.
The loins.
I'm just saying. I know we come from. We were born in the 80s. We were coming into the 90s. I'm not gonna say we birthed dance or anything. I'm just saying dance is really like everybody is trying. You know what I'm saying?
But
doing more than it did before. It seems like.
We might not have birthed dance, but twerking.
Definitely birthed out of us, and that's unfortunate.
What did our parents
for
do?
Me?
Our parents, they didn't twerk,
they
but
did the mashed potato.
They still shook
the mashed potato.
Shake your groove thing, shake your groove thing, yeah.
Oh, brick. Dum.
House.
They said she what? She mighty. Just letting it all hang out.
Cause she's a brick. Oh.
House.
I think that's all we can legally. I don't know if we can sing anymore.
What was she doing to be a brick house?
Probably laying that brick. I don't even.
Laying bricks.
That don't even make sense.
No, it makes sense to me.
Oh, somebody was spreading the cement. You know what I'm talking about. Somebody came to try to blow that house down.
Crazy.
Blowing houses down.
I think it's cool.
Big bad wolf.
That our son is he always gets them. I be asking him like, how you do that the orange justice,
and then even the
Fortnite
floss
dances.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like they're becoming a little bit more like difficult the older I get, it seems like, but I'm keeping up though.
I don't think it's I think it's more up. The stiffer you get, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I ain't stiff. I'm just saying it's
You need some flaxseed oil.
Really? Really?
Yeah, you need to lubricate.
Oh, you need to lubricate.
Take your body to Jiffy Lube one time.
I think I'm pretty good considering. I got good rhythm. I wish I was like a trained dancer. That's a question I asked this week. And I will ask it to you guys. I posed a question to Brandon. When you get to heaven,
right.
For one day, God is going to give you a talent you didn't possess while you were on earth. For example, if you couldn't sing, you could be a singer for a day just to see how it feels. Not to be a singer, but to sing well for a day. Yes. And Brendan answered the question. He chose dancing actually as his gift. I chose
not just dancing, but I wanted to pop and lock.
He wanted to break.
I wanted to just pop and lock it, pop and lock.
He said he just wanted to pop and lock for 24.
I didn't realize it would be 24 hours of just walking around.
I'm just
saying
you get the gift, you get the talent for 24
hours.
I
would use it for a whole.
You would
if
pop
I only
and lock
get it for the day, I would.
All day,
I would be popping and locking while I'm tying shoes.
Popping and locking all day around me.
Getting my
every
groceries.
time you talk, that's too much.
I'd be at the neighborhood market popping and locking. Much.
But my answer to the question was at the time that I would want to make food that tasted so good that every time somebody took a bite, they would be like, "Thank you, Jesus."
And I was like they wouldn't be saying thank you, Jesus already. They already in heaven.
I'm just saying, like, of course they would at the beginning of the meal, but I wanted it to be so good that every bite they took, they was thankful for.
What's so crazy is
not just the meal as a whole, but every bite. Because when the food is that good, you thankful for every bite.
Have you ever had food that good that you was thankful for every bite?
Yeah, I really.
Was it something I made?
Yes.
Word.
Yes.
Word.
Yes.
Word.
Yes.
Word.
Yes.
What was
well,
it? Tell me what I did.
made this Mongolian beef one time, y'all. It was so delicious.
Word.
But Brandon, what he does with recipes is he always tweaks it a little bit. You know, he throws in a little something here, some there.
A little something.
So he can never recreate the first recipe ever. So it's like you only get to taste it one time.
So you better enjoy.
Because he doesn't write it down or remember what he put in it the last time. So it tastes different every time because I've asked him over the years to make it again. And every time it tastes different. But it's always good, but it don't taste like the first time when I was like, oh my gosh, you made this? This right here?
This
man,
right here?
this is good.
This
Oh
right
man,
here?
can you make some more? Is there some more in there?
Made you say thank you, Jesus.
Can you throw some meat in the gravy? Because
yeah, we kept that gravy around for a while.
No, I don't think we did.
I seen you with a straw.
Bruh,
Just
I wouldn't
sucking up my gravy.
I wouldn't suck up no gravy in no straw. That is disgusting. Anyway,
what would you suck it up?
Anyway, so I don't suck up gravy. I just put it on a little bit on my mashed potatoes, smother a pork chop in it. That's about it. But so that's what I would want as a gift. I mean, as a talent, I guess, to be an amazing chef for the day. But I would also like to be, dancing, singing, those things I like to do anyway. Singing, I ain't good at. I'm not good at. Dancing, I have rhythm. I think I'm a good choreographer. I can't catch other people's choreography that well. Sometimes it depends. It takes me a little bit longer. I think if I was a trained dancer, it would be easier for me. But I can't catch it all the time. So, but I can come up with my own choreography and bust it out, and it'd be dope. So,
bust it.
I'm just saying. I mean, it's a gift that I am humbled to have and grateful that God gave me. It's not too many songs, at least because, I dance at church. It's not too many songs people have given me that I haven't been able to dance to. It's only been a few, and there's ones that I've turned down, but it's usually just because it doesn't speak to me in the way that it speaks to another person. I think you should do what speaks to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, if you ever feel even uncomfortable, like doing a duty.
A duty. You said
doing
duty.
A duty that, or a service that you feel incapable of, then I think you should pray about it. Talk about it, and if it's not a talent of yours, then don't. Or if it's something you don't feel right with doing, even if it is a talent of yours, like telling a joke. A comedian can't tell every single joke. You know what I'm saying? Even that he thinks up, he has to use discernment. So I would, just discern the moment and see if it's something that you would want to do or not.
So, question
or God
about
will have you to do or not.
About that, right?
Mm-hmm.
About using a talent, right?
All right.
And then finding out,
okay,
like, you're not that good at that talent, right?
Oh, yeah.
But you don't know you're not that good at that talent,
yeah,
right? And so if you're not that good at the talent, for example, I tell you this, like this dude had asked me to listen to his song, right? He was excited about it.
He was a singer?
That's what he told me.
Okay.
And he was excited about it, right?
All right.
So we get in the vehicle.
Okay.
He pop it in the cassette. So how old it is.
Well, how long ago was
it might
this?
have been on DVD.
Oh, DVD?
My bad. CD. One of them circle things that they don't have no more.
Okay.
Okay. And so he put it in, and
right.
I was excited because he was hyping himself up so much.
Was he?
Yeah, and I was like, word. And then he put it in, and
self-confident. Confidence of yourself.
Yo, I thought it was a joke. I was like, dude, this dude is hilarious. You said you could... Oh, but he was serious. And he was looking at me. And he put in so much work. He went to the studio. I
remember you telling me the story. Yeah, he paid money to go to the studio.
And so,
woo.
It's just my opinion. So I don't want my opinion to hinder your music career. You know what I'm saying? And so, what do you do? Do you tell your friend, or do you encourage them?
Well, you know, I think nowadays that people don't like to hear the truth because the truth hurts. But in for example, I wouldn't want my friend to spend a whole bunch of time and money and effort on a talent that they don't really possess, or when they could be, focusing their attention to something that they're, better at.
Yeah.
So I would try my best to not sugarcoat it, but be honest about it.
Yeah.
Like, as best as you can. Like, you sure this is something you really want to do?
Yeah, because he could probably play racquetball. He was tall.
Right.
He could have just went ahead and
well, I wouldn't suggest a sport, instead.
Well, he's probably pick up the harmonica. Have you ever tried to?
Because by the time you get to car age, it's a little too. If you in the car, it's too late to have picked up a new sport. You got to pick that up in elementary school.
Did you know that bowling was a sport that you can go and go to college for?
Oh yeah, you told me that.
Man, I had no idea. Do you know I would have been in college doing bowling? I would have been I would have got my Letterman jacket and everything. They were like, what sports you play? I bowl.
You bowl.
I roll a ball, fam. I roll the ball and hit things.
That's what's up. I think that bowling is really, it's not really broken into by people of color, and I feel like it's it's going to be especially in the future something that we get more into because it's really.
You think that's where the culture going? You think the culture?
Well,
is
I'm
going,
just saying. I think
we already conquered golf, conquered tennis, conquered basketball, football.
Yes. To be honest,
we got people in hockey, and now it's like
you mentioned racquetball. I think it's coming all the way down to ping pong. I think that. And this is not to say that others won't dominate. I'm just saying that we are expanding our horizons as people of culture, in this particular culture. I saw a black man from Nova Scotia who plays hockey.
You saw a black man from Nova Scotia?
Right.
That's amazing in itself.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He's the only...
Spell Nova Scotia.
NOVASCHOTIA. No,
sure.
I think I got that wrong. I think I got the Scotia part wrong. It's because I'm spelling out loud. I usually do better when I'm writing down. But anyway, he was a black hockey player in the NHL from Nova Scotia, which is in Canada, and I knew that when he asked me. Thank you, Jesus. But
I thought I was in Scotland.
I'm just saying, we are expanding our horizons. I know there have been black NHL players before, but a black Canadian playing in the NHL, and then he's number 2. I think there was a guy who played for the Predators in Nashville. I'm just saying, I think we are expanding our horizons beyond basketball, football, baseball. We're going into soccer. The FIFA is big. I think, and then of course, track has always been our thing.
What I'm waiting for is for Sports Center to get on to what's really popping in the street. Foursquare.
Foursquare.
Ain't nobody trying to play
Foursquare no more. Ain't nobody doing no cherry bombs.
Listen, I will Foursquare you out of here all day. I do this little twist move where you don't know where this ball gonna land. I was the king of Foursquare and tetherball.
Tetherball, I hated tetherball
because you're short. But listen,
nah, it got nothing to do with being short.
You gotta have some height to play tetherball.
Do you?
Yes, because if they get it spinning above your head.
That's true, but tetherball was just not my thing because I don't have the best hand-eye coordination. Even I like stuff like kickball.
I can imagine
I got good
in the
feet.
Face with the
I got good feet-eye coordination. I can kick you real good.
And she's done it. Yeah, she's kicked me a couple times. Real good.
Kickball was my game. I used to kick that
ball?
Sucker. No, kickball.
Oh, okay.
Kickball. I used to kick it. I could get a home run and kick ball.
We still be kicking it though.
So I have good, feet-eye coordination, foot-eye. Well, I have multiple. both of my feet.
You got both of your feet.
You got it right. You got it this time.
Okay, you win.
I have good foot-eye coordination, just like one hands-eye coordination. But what talents? What talent would you want to have for a day? And also, what sport do you think, we should expand our horizons and break out into, and like a lot of times we introduce our kids to even just the stuff, soccer, baseball, t-ball, or basketball, football, cheerleading. You know what I'm saying? We don't ever think to put them in lacrosse sometimes.
Because you gotta go to a place where they play lacrosse. They don't play lacrosse nowhere where we stay.
I mean, you can create a league. You got to think, we live in a place where it's the 7th largest city in the nation. It's got to be at least enough players who are interested in lacrosse to want to get together to play. Sometimes you have to make room for your gift. I know God does, but sometimes you have to open up the window so that he can let the breeze blow through. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you reached out, if lacrosse was something you was interested in, you can find people who play. Like when we drive through those parks and we see them people, what's it called, larking? What's it called when they go into the fantasy world?
Imagination.
Right. Like they had to figure out where to go for that.
You know what it's called
it's called larking, right?
We call it role playing. Go get that nurse outfit.
Boy, you crazy. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people in the park
about to lark it up tonight.
Who had the swords and shields.
I'll give you this
who we see.
lark.
What?
I'm going to give you all this lark.
Anyway.
Take this lark, girl.
I don't want that lark. Anyway, I'm just saying, you got to make room. Find people who have that common ground with you. And even though you may not see people like right around you in your area, you could go out. That's why I say we are expanding our horizons.
One of the things I always wanted to do, but I was discriminated against, because discrimination does happen. Everybody's trying to say, but I've been a victim of it. I wanted to be a jockey.
Really?
Yeah, they said I was too big. I was like, discrimination is ridiculous. But I always wanted to do it because what other sport do you get to wear a hat, a little bitty hat, and goggles?
Swimming.
Word. You can. Man, I've been signing all these petitions and stuff, and all I need to do is just go to the pool.
Especially because you're tall, you'd be a great swimmer. Michael Phelps is pretty tall. I don't even know what his height is.
I don't like the way you said that. Like, I don't even know what his height is. He's so tall.
But I don't.
Listen,
I just know he's tall.
You don't need to worry about another man's height. First off,
you sound real insecure. Anyway.
Why are you so insecure?
Oh, singing ain't talking. That's what you want to do too?
Man, what you mean? That's what I do. You ain't hear me?
That's what you do?
Me, why are you so insecure?
Okay, what's up? Go ahead. I'm gonna give
what's
you a minute.
What's the next verse?
I did all I can do.
But you still be wanting more and more and more and more and more and more.
I don't even think that's the words.
Listen, it's what I sung. It's what I
so
sung.
what you sung is the words.
Ain't that right?
That's how it go?
Won't
if you sing it's the words.
Mm.
Well, then I done sang plenty songs around here.
Plenty. So,
but anyway, like I said, it's late, or it's the end of the weekend, and we're really excited to get into a new week. We got new things planned for the kids. We're trying to get things more structured, especially before we go into summer, so that our kids don't regress or get too lax, with all of the quarantine going on. We staying safe indoors and just figuring out how to enjoy every inch of this house, because I'm paying for it, I'm definitely going to enjoy every inch. I'll be sleeping in different rooms every night.
Because
that's like going to a hotel.
she be acting crazy.
I know.
Sometimes you got to sleep in another room.
The
Bible.
That's
what
the
Bible
say.
Say. The Bible says it's better to be on the roof.
Couch. Okay, y'all know he bought 2 couches for a reason. He didn't buy a couch in the love seat. He bought 2 couches.
Because it's hard to make love on the love seat too.
Whatever, bro. Ain't nobody doing it on no couch. What I look like to you?
You look like you don't want this lark.
I don't. Not on the couch.
You want to get this lark
on the couch. You want a lark on the couch. Yeah, anyway.
I get to you. We can act like we college students.
So, going into a new week, new school assignments, new, ventures, because I feel like a new day is a new opportunity to take on a new thought process, a new frame of mind, all kind of things. It doesn't matter what you did yesterday. The old has passed away. Your grace has been renewed. Your mercy's been renewed. It's time to look forward to. It's time to at least try again. everybody says pulls scripture, but I think that God created men, and some men say great things, and Abe Lincoln says try and try again. If you don't get it, try again. And so I think that's great advice. And
That's what Abe Lincoln said.
It's something like that along the lines. I didn't get it verbatim.
Oh, okay.
You want me to look it up? You want me to look at what he said? Because you know that
I'm pretty sure he said a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure he said get all these vampires.
What?
I seen this movie, but it was a biography.
No. See, now you got me looking for it. Anyway, I think that every day is a new opportunity for you to try something that you thought maybe you couldn't do, or that you thought that you were incapable of. But every minute is a new day. I know that does not. I don't day. Even. I know that. Bars. I know that doesn't seem like it's it's true, but it literally is, because when they take account of your birth, they take account of the time. You know what I'm saying? All the way down to the minute. So even down to the minute, you know what I'm saying, is a new day, because people are calling out births to every minute, and deaths too.
Birth.
So every minute that you have is precious.
Birth.
And I think you should take it and remember that, not to beat yourself up about the last minute or what you did that last minute or the last few minutes.
How do you do that though? Maybe that's a question for the next go around, but that's something that can be difficult sometimes, is not dwelling on that last minute. It's like, God, dog, girl, I usually don't, I know only lasts a minute. And
crazy.
But then you dwell on that last
something else
minute.
That's funny. But
think so?
I think that's hilarious, actually.
I think that's
a real situation. How do you not dwell on the last thing that you did, or the last bad thing, or not completing a task to your satisfaction, or it could have been even you not even be satisfied with something somebody did to you, or somebody could have just hurt you within the last minute, said something offensive. It's all kind of things that could happen within seconds, let alone a minute. So it's just about remembering that each day, each minute is a new day. It begins a new day, because they take account of that birth and use it to do something different, to change within the minute. Every minute is precious. Every second is precious. You can go from A to B in seconds. So it's like, don't dwell on the past. Your life can change in seconds. You could win $1 million in seconds, and then you be happy. If you was sad 1 minute and then you won $1 million, you probably be happy. No matter what your circumstances, you would be a little bit more bright.
Well, some people say more money, more. Money,
but I only said one. I said $1 million.
Oh, okay. That's
$1 million. That ain't too much.
That's enough.
That's just enough. Hey, Lord, bless me with just enough. Thank you. But
and then I look at it like everybody putting on all this different protective stuff,
Yeah.
But while you putting on everything else, make sure you put on some love.
Yes.
Put on a nice little coat of love, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Make that heart, heart beat a little bit, because when you out there, you know what I'm saying, everybody don't get it.
That's
true.
If
you wearing yours, you ain't worried about somebody that don't get theirs, because you got on your love.
That's true. I do think everybody is concerned, with everything that's going on outside, that they're being extra cautious as far as, how close do you get to somebody. But y'all still be tailgating, or what's it called? Not tailgating. What's it called when they ride your tail? Yeah, right. Y'all still be riding bumpers though. I don't understand. That's still, my car's not 6 feet long.
Listen,
well, my truck is, but your car isn't.
Because
so you should back about 6 feet.
Via your car.
I'm just saying, bag your car back. Exactly.
You gotta get out and exchange
exactly. So you might as well bag all the way back. But anyway, look, I done got off course. But I'm
6
just
feet
saying,
in between the cars at least.
Keep your love on. Put your mask on, but remember to do, like, even in the grocery store the other day, I had my mask on, and this old guy, he couldn't find something, and he asked me, he didn't have his glasses on, and he was like, do you see it? And I grabbed it for him, and he was like, thank you. Like, that was it. We weren't.
You out here flirting with your mask on?
First of all, I didn't flirt. He asked
Listen,
me to help him.
you
He
can't wear no
couldn't see.
specialized mask
He
no
couldn't
more.
see. You want me to help? You don't
gonna wear
want
a
me to
regular
help
mask.
the old man. That's what you're
Listen,
saying. Anyway,
he saw
what I
good
was
enough to
saying
see
is
you.
we looked
I
past.
ain't
We
petty,
looked
though.
past what's going on. And I
Right.
helped him in the moment. We didn't even have to touch one another.
Well,
he couldn't see it. I found it. I handed it to
Well, I got
him.
a confession
Or he
too.
couldn't see the price or what he was looking for, the area in which it was. And I directed it to him.
Well, I got a confession for you.
What is that?
I went to Walmart and I was pushing my cart, and this lady said, "Excuse me, you're tall. Do you mind getting something from the top shelf?"
So I ask
And
people
guess
that all the
what I
time. I'm short. I asked for
got
help.
it and I gave it to her.
Thank you, because short people really appreciate that. I'm 5'1". We
Okay.
appreciate when you can help us,
She
because
said,
a lot
"You're
of
so
times,
tall. Thank you, sir."
look, we gotta get somebody to get the last one that's all the way in the back, and that is work. I ain't finna climb up on this cart just to get the last pack of Pop-Tarts in the back because y'all want to put it on the top shelf.
First off,
No.
what kind of Pop-Tarts are they?
They're probably the wild berry ones. They're my favorites.
Okay, blueberries. Where is that?
Nah, the wild berry ones. I wish they would make them
yeah.
again. But anyway, besides past Pop Tarts,
All right.
we back. Just remember to carry your love with you.
Yeah.
Remember to do things in love, be motivated in love. And as long as you keep the attitude, then you definitely won't be harping on, dwelling on anything that happened past, prior to, when you will understand that in these times that people are fearful, and fear can cause people to be really mean and ugly and nasty, and it just changes you. If you continue to fear daily, it will change your appearance.
Yeah, they say fear changes your chemistry in your
Right.
mind.
If you frown more, then it pulls your face down, and then you look older sooner. So it's like
How old are
smile.
you?
It's like chip up. Chirp. What's the term? It's
Chip up. What do you
buttercup.
say?
Chirp.
Yeah. Chirp.
Chirp
Is
up,
it-
buttercup.
Is it chirp?
I don't know what it is. Chip
Oh,
up.
Cheer.
Cheer up, buttercup. That's it. Cheer
Okay.
up. Anyway, cheer up, buttercup. Get it together. Realize that God is good. Today is a new day. You got another chance. And that whatever somebody said to you at the gas station or in line at the grocery store, it doesn't matter, because that's what I had to remember, because I almost fought somebody. No, I didn't. I'm just joking, because my mama probably listening.
And
But
then keep a
I
song in your heart. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's a good idea.
My song, I was like, "What's up, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa." You can't help but smile when you say that. Yvette's
Why?
song probably like,
Nuck if you buck. Why nuck if you buck? Why?
and she be walking around smiling, just
I
knucking and
got
bucking.
32 flavors of that delicious
Bubble
bubble
gum.
gum. That's my day. It's not your day. But we thank y'all for listening. We're coming to a
man.
close because our children are bothering us despite us asking them not to.
When she say bother, she means just being children.
No, I asked them not to come back in here, and they doing it anyway. So we're going to close this thing out. We wish you guys well during these quarantine times. We really appreciate it. And we appreciate you listening. And we thank you.
You hear that snap? That's that mama snap.
Yeah, because I'm not playing with her. I'm about to handle business, because it's about that time. But y'all be easy.
Yeah, and remember, you are loved. You is kind. You is smart.
You's important.
That's right.
You are kind. Say that. You are smart. You are important.
Look in the mirror and tell yourself
you're valuable. So
you are loved by God.
Yes, and us too, because we love everybody. Lord bless you.
Yeah.
Have a good day. And that's little by little signing out.
Yeah, and if y'all want to support, hit us on the Cash App, little by little, at Cash App.
That's your Cash App, little by little?
It is about to be.
That's I finna say. You finna send somebody else some money, because we don't got
send
that
it yet.
Cash
Don't
App.
send it yet. Hey, wait for the next episode.
No, you can send that to YU0530 Cash App. What's that? $,
Why you little 0530, and I'll take that and we'll put it in a little by little account. We starting it up. We're planning on doing big things this year. We know that quarantine has people kind of stuck indoors, but our gifts and talents are made to go across the world, across the globe, whether we can physically go there or not. And we could do that by doing podcasts and making shirts, merch, and vlogs, and we're doing all of that this year. So if you'd like to support our cause and help us pay our tithe, I'm just joking.
Yeah, and then just send it to a little does a lot Cash App or why you little 0530.
Yes, we appreciate the love. You are a blessing. You are a miracle. Don't forget it. God loves you and we do too.
Yeah, you beautiful.
It's little by little signing out.
Yeah.
Burr, burr, burr.
We really need the money so we can buy a blowhorn.
Chicka, chicka, chicka.